What is going on with you guys? Now today's topic is going to be about, once again, NBA Live and 2K. Now, for those of y'all that haven't saw 2K's gameplay yet, we're going to jump into this, but first I want to show off live. Now, this picture shows the court. Now, it's a lot of things up here that you don't see. Now, you don't see the commentators and you don't see the players. You see most of the fans look the same, but it's fine because you know it's not the final product. Now, it's a reason why they didn't show the commentators and stuff, because they don't want to give away too much too early. Now, the floor looks really great detail and everything. Now, we're gonna skip over to this was said by EA. Now, what that picture depicted was their new career mode called Rising Stars. Now, it's going to give them a chance to, work around like 2K. Like 2K has My Player. Well, it's now known as My Career. But anyways, it's going to be just like that. Now, we're going to jump over into this 2K real quick. Now, I'm going over everything real fast because I'm going to go back probably at the end and probably describe more. Now, what you're looking at right now is official 2K14 gameplay. Now, when I saw this, it was embarrassing. I was like, this is not good. Now, pay attention. Look at this. 3. Okay, that's acceptable. But look how the players are moving. Same thing from 2K13. Now, they're telling us now we fixed the little. They're basically saying we fixed the little bumping animations and all the spacing and whatnot, and you can still see the defense isn't good. This is not good. Look at how he retracts to him when he's playing defense. Now, look, you still can go inside. There's the bump layup, except the defender got laid out that time. It's absolutely embarrassing because this right here could have been addressed in 2K13. Now, the patch, basically what this is 2K13.5, because this ain't new. Nothing up here is new. I could care less about. Look, it looks the same. It looks the same. The exact same graphics. Now, I bet you when they come out on next gen, it's going to be the same garbage also, just better graphics. This game they didn't really grow in this game. What, you slap crew mode in here and all of a sudden you're supposed to be a good game again? No, the overall game mechanics look terrible. The player models look terrible right now. Look at Westbrook's face right then. I think this is proof right here. Live is going to take them over this year. If this is any kind of showing of what this game is going to look like, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Now, I know a lot of people ain't going to share the same view as I see it, but they changed a lot of things, such as you can't even do you can do crossovers with the right stick, but now they turning the right stick into a passing type thing. Is garbage. Who does that? Basically, they redefined the whole control layout. Nothing is the same. You can't even, like, stuff that be pulled off, you gotta learn everything over again. Now, this year, to do a behind the back, to do a spin move, you have to spin it behind his back, when last year to do it behind the back, you had to spin it behind his back. Then to do a half spin, you gotta spin it in front of him, which makes no sense. I mean, seriously, your control layout is garbage, your game looks garbage, and I don't like to bash 2K, man, but 2K is a garbage game. It has always been a garbage game. 2K11 was garbage. I know a lot of people like that game. What could you do up there besides just block the ball and have a little bit of ankle breakers? It was garbage. Crew mode mainly made 2K11. This year, I don't know what's going to make 2K14. Of course, I'm going to get it. It's only right to get it. But the gameplay overall, it looks embarrassing. It looks like they just took 2K13 and put a patch on it. Now, NBA Live, on the other hand, they're coming back fresh and brand new. And you looking at their gameplay, when they put their gameplay out, I'm sure it's not gonna look as terrible and robotic as 2K14 looks. Now, what I didn't put up here was Scott O'Gallagher. He is the designer for the NBA Live. He's one of the designers. Now, he had a Twitter session, and what he basically went over, he said none of the animations, like the animations on live, 2K has canned animations, and that's always going to be in 2K because they're not like skilled enough to make a fresh game without all these canned animations. Now live, on the other hand, EA, they said that their game, none of it's going to be predetermined. You won't have any kind of contact bumps like you do in 2K. Now if you do have those, they say when it happens, you will not, it won't be like it was predetermined to happen that way. Now a lot of y'all know about the spin move on 2K14. Now when you do the spin move, 9 times out of 10 you dribbling the ball off somebody's foot every time. It's not one time, it's every time. Now it will happen to you, and like if you're one of those people that like to cross over and do, it will happen to you repeatedly. Like it will happen probably 5 to 6 times a game, if not more. It depends on how many times you like the spin move. Now that's unrealistic. Now also live, the people at live, the EA said they said they're gonna make sure none of the 2K features like the bumping and all the other stuff that shouldn't be in the game, like the canned animations, their main focus right now is to not have sliding on defense and to not have canned animations. And also they working on the player models. Now from people that had experience with the live game, they said the game is so authentic and real that you can see the sneaker stitches down the court from a different point of view. Now I don't know how that's supposed to work. Now it sounds nice and all, but I don't know how it's supposed to work. And if you look at it, the court has much more detail than NBA 2K has ever had. That's just my opinion. I don't know how many other people feel that way, but looking at the gameplay for 2K14, even though it's on this generation, looks terrible. And I can only imagine what next generation is gonna look. If it looks horrible on this generation, then you know it's gonna look even worse on next gen with those same animations. I mean, now sure, they might have went in there and like they might have went over there and, you know, tweaked it here and there to make it look like the animations still are like normal, that they're not canned. But if you look at it real close, these animations are just sloppy and they're disgusting. Nobody wants to play this game repeatedly. Like every year you get 2K, it's the same cycle, the rinse and wash cycle. It's terrible. I do not like the way 2K14 is looking. Now I know a lot of people from the community team up, they were happy about this game, talking about it was real good. Now those, I don't know if they got paid to say that. I don't know if they're just playing out, if they love the series of 2K. But I'm telling you right now, if I had went to that community team up, I wouldn't have had a good time. Because this is not even, it's not even worth talking about, man. You change the whole layout of controls. You change everything to a freestyle passing, which is okay, but you could have found another way to implement that. You went from a dribble modifier to a passing control. Then you went from a passing control. Then you still have canned animations that you said that, well, it should have been corrected in 2K13 when you chose not to patch it. So you got canned animations and you got the same animation dribbles from last year. You looked at the trailer. If you look at the trailer right now, it's terrible. Looks terrible. It's probably gonna play terrible, and I can only imagine how many times it's gonna freeze. But I'm not being biased about anything. I'm not a fanboy of either franchise, so this is just basically me talking about it based off looking at it. Now I don't know how it's gonna be next gen. I hope it's a lot better. But leave down in the comments what you think about 2K14 as of right now, and tell me, do you like it? And also hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like. And if you want 2K videos and NBA Live videos, make sure to subscribe to me, and I will be bringing those out. I will also have some Watch Dogs and all the other good stuff for next gen. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.